Okay. So today we will discuss about the operating modes. Already you have discussed the register, the architecture of ARM7. Architecture में छोटा सा part रह गया I think, तो वो मैं cover up करा दूंगा. वो एक चीज रह गई वो बता दूंगा. Okay. So now we will start the ARM7 operating modes. Already you have discussed the operating modes. So already we know the first operating mode is the supervised mode, that is user mode, system mode, abort mode, undefined mode, IRQ mode, and FIQ mode. So total number of modes are, how many modes are there? Just tell me. Seven. Seven operating modes are there. Operating modes are there. Okay, one by one we will discuss कि how can they work in different modes in ARM. How can we solve and what is the means of that? So first we will discuss about this supervised mode. Okay, so what is the means of this supervised mode? Okay, so understand. Okay, first you can understand like this. When we are starting a computer, you have a computer and we are starting this computer. Okay, start, or we can say we can reset that computer. Okay, reset or start, the means is same. So just you are plug on this computer and you started that computer. First of all, what happened then in that computer? Just tell me. सबसे पहले क्या होता है? What happened in this computer? Anyone? जब आप स्टार्ट करते हो, इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग एनी कंप्यूटर्स और पीसी, देन व्हाट हैपेंड? क्या होता है आपसे? कोई तो बताओ मुझे. एनी आंसर? यार रॉन्ग और सही दैट इज ओके, बट यू हैव टू मींस यू हैव टू टेल क्या होता है. स्टार्ट हो जाता है, आप यही कह सकते हो सर स्टार्ट हो जाता है. ओके, सो एनी आंसर फ्रॉम योर साइड? ओके, you are not giving the answer. Okay, no, no. Okay, so what happened in the computer? First, it takes some time. It takes some time to load the operating system. Okay, to load the operating system, you can say, first of all, what is you're doing? You just start the computer and it takes some time to load the operating system. At that time, you don't have the control on the computer. आपका कोई कंट्रोल होता है उस कंप्यूटर पे? एनी कंट्रोल यू हैव एट द टाइम ऑफ स्टार्टिंग?
No, sir.
नो, है ना? सो यू कैन से दैट इज द बायोस इज means BIOS is starting. So BIOS the full form of BIOS is basic input output system. So in that time you don't have any control on the computer at the time of operating the mode. So you can say that is the supervised mode. Means computer had the means supervised mode. He is doing some work, means he is loading the BIOS on the computer. So same in the same in the ARM. First you will start the ARM processor, it will load the operating system, or you can say it will load the BIOS system. So that is the supervised mode, when you plug the system or start or reset the system. So this mode is clear. So you can say at the starting you can work on that. After that you will reach, when the computer will start, you put your password or whatever. After that you will reach at the user mode. And I am already told you that at the user mode you will be there at most time. So you can say you will be there at the 98% or 99% time. You will be in the user mode. Okay, so user mode is the means you are doing some work in your processor. That is the user mode. You are doing some programming and other thing. You whatever you are doing, that is the user mode. Okay, but when I say, if I just want to go user mode to supervised mode again, if I just want to go from user mode to supervised mode, so one interrupt is doing that work. One interrupt, that interrupt's name is, if you want to go from user mode to supervised mode, that one interrupt will work there. The name of that interrupt is the SWI, that is the software interrupt. Okay, so remember the name. If you use that software interrupt, you will reach again from user mode to supervised mode. Means यहाँ पे ऐसा समझ सकते हो, I am taking one example here. If you want to install a app, you can relate this thing. Okay, मैं मैं दूसरे उस पे चला जाता हूँ, इस पे चला जाता हूँ. ओके, सेम थिंग. इफ यू वांट टू इंस्टॉल a app in your mobile. Okay, so I am taking the example of mobile. Okay, so what you do? Anyone tell me? So what you do? क्या करते हो आप लोग? Just tell me. Please give me answer for
एक
that.
बार रिपीट कीजिए तो.
Okay, I am repeating. I am taking one example, means if you want to install a app in your mobile. Okay, so what you want to do or what you do?
सर प्ले स्टोर में
सर ऐप
जाके
स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर खोलते हैं सर, एंड देन वी
Okay,
सर्च फॉर द
very
नेम.
good. Just one by one. First, ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर, जो एप्पल का है वो, चलो मैं प्ले स्टोर लिख देता हूँ, गूगल का ही लिख रहा हूँ. कोई ओएस यूज कर रहा है, आईफोन यूज कर रहा है, वो डिफरेंट, चलो ठीक है. ओके, सो यू आर यूजिंग द प्ले स्टोर फर्स्ट. आफ्टर दैट,
सर
सेकंड,
सर्च करते हैं सर, जो भी
सर्च
डाउनलोड करना
करते
हो
हैं,
आप.
मींस यू विल रीच ऑन द एप्लीकेशन विच यू वांट टू इंस्टॉल ऑन द मोबाइल. ओके, by searching or whatever. Okay, so you just read. After that, you just click the install button.
डाउनलोड. यस.
Install button. Okay, install button. Okay, so what is happening? You are just doing only, you are clicking this install. Okay, you are clicking this install button. That is your work. You are just clicking. After clicking this install button, who is working? Who is working in there? ऐप आपने इंस्टॉल तो नहीं किया, यू आर नॉट डूइंग सम प्रोग्रामिंग टू इंस्टॉल दैट, जस्ट यू आर क्लिकिंग दिस बटन. आफ्टर दैट यू विल रीच एट दिस मोड अगेन, supervised mode. You can't do anything in that thing, means if you are in this mode you can't do anything. Supervised mode, only the mobile or the computer can do anything in this mode. You can't do interrupt in this type of thing. Means when you are in supervised mode, only mobile will do the things. Okay, so installing, maybe that is the example of that, when you are going to user to you are going to user to software mode, sorry, supervised mode. You are, so you can say, means when you are pressing the install button, some SWI interrupt will generate, and this interrupt will reach the user mode to the app, installing the app mode. So you can see that is the supervised mode, and after that your application will be installed or whatever. So this is the example. So this thing is clear to you now, ki how can we reach from the user mode to supervised mode? Is it clear now, this from this example? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think this part is clear to you. Or what is the function of that supervised interrupt? So this is also clear, I think. Is it okay?
Yes sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this part is clear. Now I am coming to this part. What is the system mode? So I am removing this part. System mode. What is the means of system mode? This system mode, from example I will tell you so you can understand better. So system mode means, the system mode is like when you are using the program files. Program files in the computer, all of you know, you have a program files, when you will reach and the OSC part, means C से आप लोग program file में पहुंचोगे. After that, ever you touch the program files or you code the program files ever? Yes or no? Hello, just tell me. Or if an application install, then some program files install, program file of that app particular installed in the program file folder. Then you ever touch the program files folder?
No.
No,
No, sir.
mostly no. Okay, sometimes we can use, so we can means do this thing, but most of the time we never touch the the program files. So when you are in the program file region again, so you can say, when you are in the system mode, you will access the program files or the, so at the time of that, only system can work. Okay, only system can work with the hindrance of the user. It will be hindrance of the user in this system mode, but most of the time you will not change the program or anything in this mode. Okay, you can change. In supervised mode, you can't do anything, but in this program you can change something, but in the system mode you will reach, you can do work, but most of the time you are not changing something, but you can install the program, you can take some application from there and you can remove the application from there. So you can do in the system mode, you can do these things, these type of things. So if you are dealing the program files, you are in the system mode. So I think supervised mode, user mode, and the system mode are clear to you. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next I am going, first I am going to the, so I am removing this part. Sorry. So first I am going for this part. This I am not, again I am telling you. So already you know that is the IRQ. So tell me the full form of IRQ. Anyone? These are the interrupts. Interrupt say interrupt request. That is the interrupt request, and this is the fast interrupt request.
Fast and
Interrupt request. Okay, fast interrupt request. So that is the full form of these. So already I know. I just tell you about the IRQ and FIQ. Why we are saying the FIQ modes and IRQ modes. So anyone can tell me the difference between them? Between them, why we are calling this FIQ mode? ये आपको याद है? Hello. I think no answer. क्यों कहते थे? आप लोगों को ये डायग्राम याद है? When some interrupt will come and we are going this type of structure, some ISR will be here. Okay. So I am telling you, when in IRQ mode, normal IRQ mode, what happened? In normal IRQ mode, what happened when the interrupt will come? We will reach at the ISR mode. In ISR mode, what we can do? We can store, we can load and store from the memory to the register. In the IRQ normal interrupt, what can do? From the memory we can take the data and the programs and we can load and store. But in the FIQ mode, dedicatedly some registers are present for that work. We are not doing the load and store in the FIQ mode. That's why these are the fast interrupt. Okay, fast interrupt. So some R8 to R12 registers are present to in the FIQ mode. So I have already taught all these things to you. So what happened? FIQ mode, there are dedicatedly present some register to do the executions of that part. But in the IRQ mode, you will take the program or the data from the memory and you again restore the program and the data in the memory again. So some delays there, or you can say these are not so fast as much of as FIQ mode. That's why we are using these things. So IRQ and the FIQ. So the difference is clear. Okay, ये दोबारा से बता दिया मैंने, but already I have covered this part. So now you can understand when this type of interrupt will come. When this type of interrupt will come, uh, okay, IRQ interrupt and FIQ interrupt will come. So you can say if the priority is higher, then we can use the FIQ mode. If the priority is normal, then we are using the IRQ modes. Okay. So two types of special mode due to the IRQ interrupt and the FIQ interrupt is present in the ARM processors. Is it clear? Two modes are clear. This is for normal interrupts. This is for higher priority interrupts, or you can say that is the fast interrupts. Okay, there are also two different type of modes are present. You can say that is the error modes. Both of the error modes. These error modes means that is the abort. ABT means abort mode, and this is the undefined mode. Okay. So when these mode present, कब ये present होते हैं? So just I am telling you, I am making a structure like this so you can understand better. Just wait. So you can understand. You have this type of a system program. here I am writing that is the system data, or you can here you can write the user data and user program. So here also you can take, these are the interrupts again: prefetch, abort interrupt, and data abort. Two types of interrupt will work. First is prefetch, abort, and second is data abort. So first I am telling you about the abort. What is the mode in which this type of means abort will work? Now, so first I am taking some example. So example is that if you want to kill a app, आप क्या करते हो in between? If you want to kill a app, or you can stop a app, so at that time you just want to go in the abort mode. You just want to kill a app, then you will send a prefetch, or you will click some button to means kill this particular type of app. If this app is program app, if this app is program app, then you will use the prefetch abort interrupt. So you can understand that prefetch abort interrupt used for the system program. If you want to kill the system program, then you will use the interrupt prefetch abort interrupt. And when you will kill the system data, then you will send the data abort interrupt. Okay, so there are two types of interrupt. When you will, if you want to kill a app, then two type of interrupt you will send, and then after that you can stop, or you can say stop or kill the particular app. So two type of interrupts using for that particular work. First, if you are closing the program, then if you are closing the program means you are prefetching about instruction you are interrupt you are using. And if you want to kill the data, then you are using the data abort. So you can remember this thing, means for the abort mode you can use the two type of interrupts, that is prefetch interrupt, prefetch abort interrupt, or that is data abort interrupt. So both of these kill the app, but if the app is like program, then you can use the prefetch, and if the app is like data, then you will use the data abort interrupt. So this thing is clear to you? Okay, how can we use the two types of interrupt in the abort mode? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, okay, so now I am coming to the undefined mode. So these mode also, that is the again that is the error mode, but the closing of that data means again it will kill the program, but the reason of that kill the program is different. So I am telling you, the reason is that if you are generating the instruction, if you are generating the instruction like that opcode can't be decoded. If you are generated some instruction, okay, that opcode means you are generating some instruction, so opcode is there, and opcode is not decoded. Opcode is not decoded. So this type of interrupt, or this type of, you can say is, again you can say that is the interrupt, undefined interrupt. So this type of decoding is not present there, so that mode will be your undefined mode. If you can't the read, or you can say if you can't decode the opcode, then you can say you are in the undefined mode. Again the system will close the application. So it is clear when you are not reading the
Yes,
opcode.
sir.
So that is you are in the undefined mode. Here you just want to kill the app or the application by sending this type of interrupt. So both are the error modes, but the application of doing the closing the program is different. The different mechanism is used for kill the applications. So this type you can understand. First, that is the supervised mode. Most of the time you are in the user mode. Third time, the application type folder you can use in the system mode. Due to the IRQ and the FIQ interrupt, you are in the IRQ or the FIQ mode. Due to some error, that is the prefetch abort interrupt and the data abort interrupt, you are in the abort mode. Due to the undefined, where you can't read the opcode, instruction opcode, so you can say you are in the undefined mode and you will kill your application. That is the undefined mode. So these are the 7 type of operating mode in the ARM processors. Okay, so I think all these operating modes are clear to you. Is it? बताओ, सब समझ आया ये क्या 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 मैंने बताने की कोशिश की है? Is it clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so some written thing is also there. You can means study about that. So same thing मैंने बता यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, वही बताने की कोशिश की है. कुछ ऊपर नीचे होगा तो you can study about that. So these are the seven type of modes you can study from here also. So the mechanism I have already told you कि what is happening in particular modes. Okay, so same thing. Now you have study about the interrupt. So I am telling you about the interrupts also. Most of the name of the interrupts you have already means covered. So now I will tell you about the interrupts. So again, there are 7 types of 7 interrupts present in the ARM processors. So already I have told you कि how many modes you will use in the interrupts. कोई मुझे बताएगा? You have the 7 interrupts, but how many modes it will work? Interrupts कितने modes में work करेंगे? Just tell me. Anyone? भूल जाते हो जल्दी. It will work only in 5 modes. Only in 5 modes. Operating modes. So in user and system modes, the interrupts will not work. Any type of interrupt will not work in the user and system mode. Okay, so you will remember this part. Means only in the 5 type of operating modes you will use the interrupts. So one by one I am telling you, जो मैं पहले पढ़ा चुका हूँ वो अभी just cover कर सकता हूँ. So just I am telling you about the prefetch mode. So what is the mechanism? Prefetch mode, if you are dealing with the system program data and you want to close that data, you will send this mode, this interrupt, and it will abort. So ये किस mode में use हो रहा है? That is the abort mode में आपका prefetch abort use हो रहा है interrupt. And data interrupt, again, if the system data you want to kill that particular type of app, then you will send the data abort type interrupt, and again this is the abort type of interrupt. So is it clear? This part is clear? Prefetch abort
Yes.
and data abort. Okay. Same
Yeah.
अभी मैंने आपको बताया. What is the function of software interrupt? SWI. You will reach from the user mode to you will reach as the supervised mode. Okay. So again you can say that is a supervised mode you are reaching. So you can use the interrupt software interrupt. So you will reach at the supervised mode. And already I have told you, when you will start or reset the program, then you are in the supervised mode. So you can use the reset interrupt here. Okay, so reset interrupt will use for the supervised mode. Already I have told you undefined instruction. Undefined means when you are not decoding the opcodes of instruction, then you are in the undefined mode. Okay, so undefined type of interrupt will be used in there. So is it clear? This thing is clear also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, again the IRQ. Normal interrupts, you can use the IRQ interrupts and you are in the IRQ mode. So same as FIQ, fast interrupt, that is you are using the FIQ mode. So अगर आपको याद रखना होगा तो यही 3 मेन होते हैं, बाकी तो सेम ही नाम है. रीसेट आपको याद रहेगा, that is the supervised mode, because reset or start. So you are starting the supervised mode. Software interrupt, you are using the supervisor mode, you are going to user to supervised mode or prefetch abort. और यहाँ पे abort word अगर ना भी use हो, sometimes prefetch interrupt use कर देते हैं सीधा word, then you can know that thing that you are in the abort mode. Okay, so mode are clear. According to that, modes are clear. You can check that. Supervised mode आपका 2 बार यूज हुआ, 1 ये हो गया. सेकंड में ये ले रहा हूँ. थर्ड आपका abort mode 2 बार यूज हुआ, and this is 4 and this is 5. So you are using the only the 5 operating modes here. Okay, for the 7 interrupts you are using the 5 operating modes. Is it clear? This thing is clear to you? ये आपको समझ आ गया होगा, I think. आगे
Yes.
बेटा. Okay. Now यहाँ पे आप एक चीज देख रहे होगे, that ISR address. Okay, ISR address. तो इसके बारे में आपको समझा देता हूँ. What is the means of that? You know, already you know, when we are getting some interrupt here, okay, we just go from the main program. हम क्या करते हैं, वी आर गोइंग फॉर द ISR मोड, और हम कह सकते हैं दैट इज द इंटरप्ट प्रोग्राम, कि आप इंटरप्ट प्रोग्राम में, हम लोग इंटरप्ट के आते हैं इंटरप्ट प्रोग्राम में चले जाते हैं. ओके, जैसे मैं आपको नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज में समझाऊं, जैसे आप कुछ बोल रहे हो, ठीक है, या मैंने आपको एक काम दिया कि जाओ, किसी का नाम मैं ले लेता हूँ, कि जाओ ऐसा करो, ये वाला प्रोग्राम करो, या मैं अभी जाके बोलूँ कि लाओ यार मेरे लिए पानी लेके आओ. जैसे ही आप पानी लेने चले गए, जैसे ही आप कदम बढ़ाना स्टार्ट करते हो, 2-3 कदम के बाद आपसे मैं कहता हूँ नहीं नहीं पानी तो रोको, पहले मेरे लिए मिठाई भी लेके आओ फ्रिज से. तो आपके पास एक इंटरप्ट आ गया, या किसी दूसरे ने, आपके पापा ने बीच में बोल दिया, मैंने आपको एक ऑर्डर दिया, आपके पापा ने बीच में बोल दिया कि मेरे लिए पहले मिठाई लेके आओ. तो आप क्या करें, जैसे ही इंटरप्ट आपका आया, पापा बड़े, तो पापा के प्रोग्राम को करने के लिए पहले चले गए, उसके बाद आप लौट के आओगे, पापा को वो मिठाई दे दोगे, मतलब वो आप एग्जीक्यूशन पूरा करोगे अपने उस प्रोग्राम का. आफ्टर दैट यू विल रीच हियर अगेन, जहां पे आप स्टार्ट किया था, और फिर आप मेरे लिए पानी लेके आओगे. तो ये कुछ इस तरीके से आप रिलेट कर सकते हो. ठीक है, कि आप एक प्रोग्राम, मेन प्रोग्राम करना स्टार्ट किए, पानी लाना आपका मेन प्रोग्राम था, ठीक है, वाटर के लिए. उसके बाद आप बीच में मिठाई के लिए चले गए, तो वो आपका जो इंटरप्ट वाला प्रोग्राम है, वो मिठाई लेने वाला, जब तक वो आपका पूरा नहीं हो जाएगा आप पानी नहीं ला पाओगे. तो वो वाला काम पहले पूरा करोगे, वो ISR हो गया. तो सम addresses are already given to the ISR program. So you can say that is the some interrupt, the name is that vectored interrupt. Vector interrupt. ये वाली चीज यहाँ पे लिखी है, ये हायर वर्जन के लिए है, तो डोंट मीन्स गो फॉर दैट, ये आपके लिए भी नहीं है, तो डोंट रिमेंबर दिस पार्ट. ओके, सो vector interrupt. So what is the means of vector interrupt? So you can say that is the ISR has the fixed address that we call the vector interrupt. Okay, या vector, normal vector word भी use करते हैं, that is the vectored, या vector word use करते हैं, that is the ISR. means इंटरप्ट प्रोग्राम आपका क्या होता है कि उसको फिक्स प्रोग्राम पे जाता है. जैसे फिक्स प्रोग्राम का मतलब क्या है, कि आपको जैसे ही इंटरप्ट आया, इंटरप्ट आने का मतलब है ये एक एड्रेस आपको प्रोवाइड कर देगा कि आप यहाँ चले जाए, यहाँ पे आपको जाना है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे जाना है. तो ये क्या करेगा, अगले प्रोग्राम में क्या करेगा, इस जैसे इसे एक पर्टिकुलर एड्रेस मिला ISR का, ये ISR के पास चला जाएगा. लास्ट में यहाँ पे आके क्या होगा, कि यहाँ पे एक ब्रांच इंस्ट्रक्शन आपके पास होगा, कि आप ब्रांच ये प्रोवाइड करेगा कि ये वाले पर्टिकुलर ब्रांच पे आप फिर दोबारा से फैच हो जाइए, तो आप मेन प्रोग्राम में चले जाओगे. तो देखो दो चीजें हो गई, एक तो आपको मिला यहाँ पे फिक्स एड्रेस आपको मिलेगा, तो फिक्स एड्रेसेस की वैल्यूज है समथिंग. सो फिक्स एड्रेस किस तरीके से होता है, तो देर आर 2 टाइप्स ऑफ इंटरप्ट, कि आपकी 2 वैल्यू बनाएंगे, दैट इज द ISR एड्रेस नॉर्मल जो वैल्यूज है, और हायर वैल्यूज. इसको इस तरीके से समझ लीजिए, दैट इज द लो वैल्यू और हाई वैल्यू भी समटाइम्स बोलते हैं. दैट विल बी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर, जैसे 0000, ये आपसे स्टार्ट होता है, देन इट विल गो टू द FFFF, लास्ट FFFF. Okay, so this is the low value of ISR LOW, and this is the highest value, high value. So these value are fixed here. Just wait. Okay, so you can't remember this thing, means can't, I'm saying can't, you did not, you don't need to remember this thing, means if you will remember the sequence of this, if the sequence is clear, then you can see here, this is indicating 0. Okay, after that you can increase the 4 byte. Okay, so you will reach 00004. After that again you can increase the 4, so you will reach 8. C means 12, again you will at 16 here, don't remember this part. Okay, cut this part. Again you will reach at the 20 here, and you will reach at the 24. Okay, so there are difference of 4 in between of one interrupt to second interrupt, the address of the one interrupt to second interrupt. Okay, so these are clear. Here again you can see this is 4, 8, 8C, 10, 18 and C. Only because of this is the higher value, so you can use the F, and this is the lower value, you can use the 0. So there are some fixed value of ISR addresses. That's why we can say that is the vector interrupt and vector value. Okay, so you can use the vector value here also, vector address. Okay, here you can say high vector address, high vector address. So basically to reach at the ISR program, you have to need some address. These address you can represent by the vector address. Is it clear? और वेक्टर एड्रेस कहाँ से आपको मिलेगा? इंटरप्ट आपको वेक्टर एड्रेसेस प्रोवाइड कर देंगे. मींस दिस टाइप का एड्रेस आ रहा है तो रीसेट एड्रेसेस, दिस टाइप का एड्रेस आपका मिल रहा है तो प्रीफेच अबाउट होगा. तो दिस टाइप, बाय डूइंग दिस टाइप ऑफ एड्रेस यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड विच टाइप ऑफ मींस इंस्ट्रक्शन इज कमिंग and you can deal with the ISR thing. Is it clear? ये जो आपका लिखा हुआ है ये आपका क्लियर हुआ बेटा?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So totally in the interrupt or the operating mode, these things are if you know these things, so you can understand what is the mechanism of AIR7. So some उनके बारे में थोड़ा थोड़ा लिख दिया. Okay, priorities के बारे में मैं लिख देता हूँ, बता देता हूँ कि if 2 or more interrupts will come together, that time you will use this priority table. Means first you will go for the reset, data abort, FIQ, IRQ, like this. So this is the priority to send the interrupt. Okay, if 2 or more interrupts will come together, otherwise you will use that interrupt. So this is the priority interrupt. So जो मैंने अभी आपको समझाया, these are written here. और जो आपको डायग्राम बना के समझाया था ना, जैसे इंटरप्ट यहाँ पे आता है, उसके बाद ISR किस तरीके से वर्क करता है, ऑल द स्टोरी इज रिटन हियर ऑल्सो. बिकॉज CPSIR कैसे वर्क करता है, LR कैसे वर्क करता है, SP कैसे वर्क करता है, स्टैक पॉइंटर. सो दीज थिंग ऑल्सो रिटन हियर. So if you will study, you can understand that part, because already I have told you that part. Okay, so about the interrupts, there are 7 types of interrupt, but you can use only in the 5 modes. So different type of interrupt, you are using the different type of modes. So what is the means of vector address to reach at the ISR level? You need some addresses, so that addresses are fixed, so you can use that word vector address or vector interrupt. Okay, and some operating modes are here. So supervised, user, system, IRQ, FIQ, abort and undefined. There are 7 type of modes, so you can work. And I think you know the mechanism of that now. So this part is clear. What is the means of interrupt in the ARM processors, and which type of operating modes are present there? Is it clear to you, beta?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I am closing this class because time is I think over. So I am stopping the recording. So please, okay, go through this